Like 9 jets, so high that I'm sitting in the clouds, yes.
Would you test with ST? We're the next to get P's and we represent Leeds.
Hey, what's happening YouTube? This is Runner and welcome to another edition of Runner On. Today's episode is Runner On BJ Penn versus Rory Macdonald. Okay, let's look. Right, BJ Penn retired after his last fight against Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz beat him up pretty bad and BJ Penn's pretty lucky that he didn't get finished. So Rory Macdonald, he's on a tear. He's been tearing through. He's been on a tear since the start of his career. The fight against Carlos Condit, where he got caught in the last round and then got punched the crap out of him until like the last 3 seconds where the referee stopped it. He was winning that fight regardless. Then he's gone on a 3-fight win streak since then. He's currently ranked 9th or 10th in the welterweight division, which I think he should be ranked higher. So we've got BJ Penn, retired after that fight against Nick Diaz. He's been offered numerous fights. Kostrik's called him out. Gilbert Melendez has called him out for Strikeforce. And if you'd called me out and you was a Strikeforce fighter and it was a title fight, you damn right I'd take that. I'd take that fight straight away. But Rory Macdonald called BJ Penn out on the Ariel Helwani, the MMA fighting hour or whatever it was. Can't remember what I was listening to. But yeah, Rory Macdonald called him out, said he wants to fight BJ Penn. A few days later, BJ Penn says, I accept. Me personally, I think BJ Penn is better at 155. He's one of the best 155ers in the world ever. Probably go down the Hall of Fame for that. So we've got Rory Macdonald. He's a beast. He smashed through all the guys. Smashed through Mike Pyle. Smashed through Che Mills. Che Mills is a striker. He's not a grappler. Rory Macdonald smashed straight through him. I can see pretty much Rory Macdonald being the champion at welterweight at some point. Well, depends how they're going to work it out at their camp at TriStar. But let's see BJ Penn. BJ Penn, in his last 5 fights, he is 1-3-1. So he's lost 3 of his last 5 fights. One of them was a draw, and that was against John Fitch. So, me personally, I don't want to see BJ Penn fight Rory Macdonald, because every single fight I've seen BJ Penn in, I thought, yeah, he's going to lose that fight. Yep, he's going to lose that fight. Because he's going to fight Condit, I thought he was going to lose that fight. I wasn't too sure about John Fitch, I thought he was going to lose that fight. Nick Diaz, should I say, I thought he was going to lose that fight. Then he's lost the 2 fights against Frankie Edgar as well. I just don't want to see BJ Penn go out and be getting beat up for the rest of his career, such like that. Like Matt Hughes is getting beat up at the moment, and I don't think he'll fight many more times after, well, his last fight where he got knocked out. But breaking down this fight, getting onto the predictions, I just think BJ Penn is too small for welterweight. I know he's won the UFC welterweight title from Matt Hughes, but the caliber of athlete that's coming through in today's sport is just far superior. I know BJ Penn's fought Machida at heavyweight when he was at heavyweight, and BJ Penn was like 189 or something like that. I just think this is a bad fight for BJ Penn, inside and out. Anyway I look at it, I just think this will be the last performance from BJ Penn, unless he drops down to 155. To be honest, I think Rory Macdonald's going to give him such a beating. It's going to be worse than the Nick Diaz fight. I think it's just going to be an absolute onslaught where Rory Macdonald's going to finish BJ Penn within 2 rounds. And hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully BJ Penn can pull something out of the bag and knock Rory Macdonald out in a second. But I personally don't think that's going to happen. I think that Rory Macdonald's going to dominate BJ Penn. He's going to take BJ Penn out of his game. He's going to get him on the ground, wrestle him. He's going to beat him up. He's going to throw a lot of elbows. He's going to cut BJ Penn up. And I think he's going to cut him up really bad. Well, that's all I can say really. I think BJ Penn's going to beat up in this fight. Hopefully he comes out, has a decent game plan. But I just think Rory Macdonald's going to be too strong, too powerful, too fast, too everything basically. And he's got a lot of inside help from GSP, and GSP put the blueprint forward for beating up BJ Penn. I think just BJ Penn's too small for this weight class, and he needs to move down to 155 or go over to Strikeforce and take that belt away from Gilbert Melendez. But that's just my opinion. So I've told you what I think. Let me know what you think in the section below. This is Runner signing out for my predictions on Rory Macdonald versus BJ Penn. Peace.